Hello, everyone. And next Friday, you will have to watch a webinar about offline payment security. Isn't that so, Joachim?
Yes, we are very excited. This is going to be our second discussion about the white paper that Lipis Advisors has put together. First one was on design, and now it's going to be all about offline payment security.
Yes, and in charge of everything, we have Bonni Brodsky, the managing consultant at Lipis Advisors in Berlin, and you will have your presentation. What will it be about?
Well, first of all, thanks for saying that I'm in charge of everything. I'm glad this is being recorded as well. But yeah, I'm really excited to be here for the second webinar focused on the series that we're working together with Crunchfish on offline payment security. The goal of the webinar will be to highlight some of the key takeaways from the white paper, which looks into some of the more specific design issues related to offline payment security, mitigation techniques, what the market has been doing. And so we'll be presenting some of the highlights, and then we'll be kind of debating and answering questions from the attendees, myself and Joachim and Joseph as well, who are really excited to have on the panel.
Yes, great. And it will be the three of us. And of course, there will be not a good seminar without having Jospeph Gan from V-key joining in. So are you prepared, Joseph?
Yeah, I think so. We've been kind of securing mobile applications for the past 12 years now. And I still remember when, Joachim first approached me with, what they wanted to do with Crunchfish's offline cache. I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. And I think Bonni has put together a wonderful white paper. I've read through the early drafts of it as well. And I think really it's a fantastic system. We'll be talking a lot about how this can be secured. I think there's been a lot of thought put into both the system as well as the endpoint security. So I think it'll be an exciting webinar.
Okay, great. So it's more than a week to go, but we're all prepared, I can see. So just give me the final thoughts if there are people watching this saying, nah, it's not for me, I don't know. So why is this important? Go for it, Joseph, you start. Why should they join in?
Yeah, so I think, actually offline cache is a really critical use case, right? I think as our society becomes more digitalized, we are seeing that you really cannot afford to have a single point of failure, especially around online connectivity. There are so many things that can go wrong. So really an offline capable system is critical at ensuring that the society can remain resilient.
Okay,
and of course,
great.
we'll talk a lot about the security of that, right? I think we've been wanting to do something offline for a long time, but how do you actually make that security work so that when you have all this money sloshing around and all these offline wallets, you can be, reassured that there won't be fraud or, easy attacks against such a system.
Okay, great. You're giving the long speech already. Good, Joseph, you're ready. And Bonni, your perspective, why should everyone join in and watch this?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think, what we're really going to do is kind of lay out in a very neutral, kind of agnostic way, the key design choices for offline payment security to consider, and some of the new innovations that have come about that, kind of make more make more things possible in terms of offline payment security. So I think, to learn about those is going to be really exciting, and everyone will want to tune in for that.
Okay, great. And finally, if we have anyone hesitating still, Joachim, get them on board. Why?
Yeah, no, offline is extremely important, just like Joseph said, and Bonni as well. It's all about actually making payment services robust. Currently, they are not robust. They fail all the time, and a way to get them robust is actually to implement an offline protocol. Make it sort of that they can have survivability in the face of failure. That's not the case today. Let's get it there. And we're going to tell all about the security around that on next Friday.
Next Friday. So Friday, the 17th of March, 8 to 9 approximately, Central European time. And I think also it will be great fun. I hope we will have plenty of laughter and heckling each other and be giving us a good start for the weekend. So are you prepared?
Absolutely.
Yay!
Looking forward to it.
See you then, everyone. You're most welcome.